I know that politics is considered to be a game today of kayfabe, but when you listen to JB Pritzker, governor of Illinois, presidential candidate, fat ass, here's what he said.
One is we've got to restore the rule of law, and that means holding people accountable who've broken the law. I'm talking about in this administration, when we get a new one, the people in this administration who've broken the law and federal agents who've broken the law need to be held accountable.
And that means criminally prosecuted.
Criminally prosecuted, civilly prosecuted, whatever it is that we can do.
You take this, you take what Susan Rice said, that all the Democrats clamor for revenge to decapitate anybody who stood against their power, that they feel that they are deserved because they are the righteous ones, because they are always on the morally correct side, the same people that say that it's wonderful when a trans child transitions. Isn't that fantastic? A little boy or girl going to the other side, and we can all pretend that he's something that he's not. The same people that refuse to allow voter ID, stating that it's going to disenfranchise the stupidest people in our society that don't want voters taken off the rolls. These are the people, after basically being able to defy Trump taking any sort of political revenge against Letitia James, against James Comey, by having the cases thrown out of court through judicial decisions and going back and having to present it to the grand jury after already securing a verdict that would allow it to proceed in court. They don't want to be held accountable for all the fraud in Minnesota and California. This is what they promised that they're going to do to Republicans. Therefore, you should take the enemy at their word. Don't assume that this is kayfabe, because they did this before. They prosecuted Trump's lawyers after the election merely for writing a brief because they stood in opposition to those supposedly that need to be in power forever. This is what's going to happen to supporters of MAGA. It's going to be top down. It's going to be heavy. They are going to instill in everybody's mind that you should never, ever resist them. Censorship will become back into vogue. You're going to have YouTube suppressing my videos as if they don't already, but even more than they already do, and creators like me that come at things from a different angle than the neoliberal position that everybody is supposed to automatically adopt, as you are in Canada, where you're not allowed to speak out against the transitioning of children, against using somebody's real sex rather than what they demand that they use. They can compel speech in Canada. We don't want that coming to the US. We have the First Amendment, and believe me that these people are going to do everything they can to undermine it, because that's how they maintain complete political control, which is what they believe that they are owed. I don't take this completely as we are going to go after you. We are going to do this in order to well up emotions in our supporters and stimulate them such that they vote. No, because they've already done it. They've already proven their intentions. We already know what's going to happen. There's going to be more and more lawfare, censorship, and frankly, the nation and our republic are going to fall into great disarray and even greater shambles. I think that the Chinese and the Iranians and Russians have completed the ultimate psyop, dividing America against ourselves with the help of the Democrats, who made it all about identity politics in order to retain power. It's not about doing what's best for the nation, what's best for us all, putting aside our own desire for power and our differences for what is best for the constituents, with the exception maybe of John Fetterman of Pennsylvania, the senator who actually does not vote strictly along party lines, but by what he thinks is right and just. We have to take this into consideration and do everything that we can to prevent these evil people from taking power. You have to take them at their word, especially after they've already committed these acts against Trump supporters in the past, going all out, giving Black Lives Matter the ability to riot and destroy civilization, cities, businesses, kill people, and have almost no legal consequences for those who did it. And then they go after people because they say, we believe that this election was fraudulent. Frankly, I do too. In 2020, I'm pretty darn sure that there were shenanigans of some type, even if the proof isn't there. The fact is, yeah, I think so. So please go out there and vote. Take these people at their word. And yes, these people pretend to be caring, but the only thing they truly care about is their own wealth and power and the ability to rule over you. So get out there and tell your friends, share this video and let them know what's going on. My thoughts on the matter. Peace.